yes, I am late. Because, just got a ride home. Okay, so the reason I did not get on yesterday because I knew I was going to complain about my toes and my new shoes. Okay, so I got new shoes. And I walked 4 miles in them until I got picked up and dropped off at work. But I went into the bathroom and I had some band-aids. I got my toes, owies. Not all of them, just my pinky toe. Mostly my pinky toe on my right side. I know it looks left from where you're looking, but it's on my right side. I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I was in Owie City, and I didn't want to sit there and complain the whole time. I aired it out, like out my toes after I took a shower, and then I just chilled out on the couch, trying to think healing, positive thoughts. And yeah, then I got a ride to work today. And then I tried to take it easy so I didn't do any actual damage to my already damaged tootsies. And yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna have to walk the whole 8 miles plus, and then yeah. So I did talk to a service that is in the area that I thought was just for seniors, but I was notified that these people actually use this. Doesn't matter what age you are, it's not age restricted. So as of Tuesday, I'm going to be getting rides to work so that I'm not going through the 8 miles and some change of a trek down the mountain to get to these to work and everything. Oh damn. No. Oh, there's 2 of you. No, no. I don't want to have to take him out. I don't want to have to do it when you force me. Wait, are we under a jungle? Oh, I'm so lucky I didn't go back. Alrighty, so. Whoops. Well, I might as well put that there. That works. So. Okay, I was like, let me just sort my stuff. Well, that was quick. And, yeah, I kind of did forget, but I got over it pretty damn quickly. Dripstones. And then, oh yeah, because I was taunting tricksters. Oh, hey, look at that. And, then I mocked them for not being able to do what they thought they think they might have been able to do. What a punk. But, yeah. And I was like, eh. Like, I'm kind of over it right now. Where are the dripstones? Of all the things I want to see, I flippin' need one of those damn dripstones. Aww. I forgot my torches went too. Well, that's actually what I am upset about. How dare you steal my light? How dare you? Anyways, I'm over it. So, what's that? Anyways, I got some owies, I got some boo-boos, there was a big girl and I tried not to show my pain to the customers while I was working. Today was a lot better. I still tried not to show my pain to the customers while I was working. Dealt with a difficult customer who was trying to haggle me for a chair, and I tried to explain like 4 times that I was not the one to be haggling. If she wanted to haggle somebody, she could talk to the manager. I could bring him over and she could haggle him. And she's like, well, I'm trying to buy this new, first she was like, because this was in regards to a chair. So I went about, it sounded like something was over this way. So I went about trying to, definitely that way. I went about trying to search for these chairs because she wanted them in boxes. Okay, we only had one. Said we had 3 on hand, and so I had to go to the back and look around for this brand name and then type of chair, and because I'm not trying to sell anything on here. So I'm not going to use brand names. I'm not going to sit here and promote this model of a chair, blah blah blah. You want a damn chair? You go to a chair store, or you go and you buy something online and you hope for the best. What else can I do? But I have a feeling they're just right there. Anyways, I'm gonna go back out of here. So I went to the back, I looked for it, and the only 2 that were accountable were the ones that were right there in front of that lady. So I had to go to the back of the store and look around there, and then look at all the nice little displays that are scattered kind of throughout the store, just to see if it was placed in another place that wasn't so and her excuse for her wanting the price to come down was that she doesn't want the floor model people have sat in the floor model. And I said, that's kind of the thing about chairs. I was like that's kind of what they're there for. And she stopped. She, I guess, heard her own logic, and then went about, she wanted them new. And I said that it's fairly new. And she's like, but people have been sitting in it. And I just smiled. And she's like, you don't have any boxes? I said, ma'am, I just checked to see if we have any boxes. And the only box chair that we have is the one right next to it. And she's like, okay, fine. She's like, I'll take both of them. And I was like, okay, but I'm gonna have to charge you for the assembly fee. And she's like, assembly fee? What assembly fee? And I was like, well, we have to charge $19.99 for the assembly fee, because I tried to explain that we put effort into these and we build them ourselves, but no, she cut me off, and she's like, I'm not paying $20 for an assembly fee. I can do this myself. And I wasn't disagreeing with her. I didn't think that she couldn't. I wasn't gonna say that she couldn't because I didn't think that she could even lift it, but I wasn't gonna. But she she was already angry and agitated when I said that I couldn't find the third one. So it was a losing battle, like massively losing battle from there on. And yeah, I got one of these. Let me see if I can. No, I can't eat this. Okay, using the wrong button. So, and she's like, it should be marked down even further, because, like, okay, the price on it had expired, and someone was supposed to remove the tag for it, but it hadn't been removed, and it was ringing up when I went to see if we had another one. It was ringing up 119 instead of just the 99.99 that it said on it, and she wanted it for that, and I was like, okay. And whenever I said I couldn't find the other one in the box, and I explained about the assembly fee, then she started saying how people had sat in it. Strange people had sat in it. I'm like, personally, I hadn't sat in it, so I don't know what she was complaining about. I mean, pretty damn strange here, but you know, hey. And I'm sure there were plenty of people who actually sat in it, but it didn't look dirty. There was no scuffs on it. There were no having to turn it over to see what the SKU number was a billion times like some of the other floor models that were in the back. Because, you know, hey, I had to flip those over a few times. And I can imagine they had been flipped over previously because they were scuffed up in those ways too. I'm gonna check this area. So that was fun, and there were people at the cash register watching, and they were totally waiting the whole time. Even I had to walk to the back and walk back up. They were still there waiting, and then I got called to the register, even though I was pretty damn close to it, talking to the person with the chair. I think I did go through this one. Yeah. Anyways, double backing. It's so hard to remember whenever you don't, no torches. I use those as flipping markers. Sorry, I'm itchy. So, when I said that is kind of what chairs are for, after her comment of, like, people had sat in them, strange people had sat in these chairs. And the husband of the wife kind of snickered, and whenever I explained to her that we don't... No. Flipping frack. Sorry, I'll just sit back here and chew on my food. So that was fun. Oh yeah, and I had to explain the assembly fee, and then she brought back up that people had sat in this, and that it was a floor model. And I was like, I smiled, and the customers that were waiting at the register were they were enamored with this scene, and I just, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Tell people not to sit in a chair? I mean, she sat in the chair. She sat in that chair before she came and got me to ask me if we had any in boxes. I mean, is it to the point where people have to sit there and like, ooh, cooties kind of thing? I mean, I don't fully fathom this. But anyways, so she tried to start haggling it. She, like, not only was she going to get a price match on it because somebody forgot to take the sign down, but she wanted it even cheaper than what it was. And I was like, I'm not the one to haggle, with this. I was like, I can't do this price. I can't do the price change for you. I was like, if you'd like, I can call over a manager. And she continued to explain how this was a floor model and how she could do it herself. And I'm just listening. And, I was like, as I explained before, I was like, you shouldn't be haggling with me. I'm not the one to be haggling with. If you want, I can bring over a manager. I was like, I have no authorization to make any price changes on this without a manager's permission. Because it was going down 100, pretty much a good amount. And then she wanted it cheaper. Because it was still on that President's Day sale. And President's Day had been over for a good... we're on Thursday. And President's Day was on Monday, so that's like Tuesday, Wednesday. So we were on the third day after. So it wasn't my job. I wasn't aware that there was some sort of President's Day sale going on because I was not informed because it was my day off. So it actually happened Sunday and Monday, and I was off both those days. How the hell are they able to hit me down that hard? It's like I couldn't hit them down that hard even if I tried. All this for a dripstone. Are you flipping kidding me? Thank you. That one went peacefully. Well, at least I'm getting like food in the process, huh? Oh, this is gonna give me iron. So, oh, no. Why? I don't want to have to take them out. There's a flipping butcher, too. There's like nothing down here, is there? Oh my goodness, I thought that was something. I need to find somewhere to hide for a minute. I'm feeling too squishy. But she ended up, the customer who owned the chairs for lower than what they already were. Wait, I don't want to eat that. she was like, fine, I don't want these chairs, and then left. So I took down the price that should have been taken down, and I walked over to the customers who were watching the show, and I said, I said, I'm so sorry you had to wait so long, and they were like, no. Like the wife was like, no, that's all right, you know. He was like, and she was like, yeah, we were chatting with her, and she's like, she didn't seem nice, and I was like, oh, okay, you know. So I started scanning their stuff and everything, and they got a printer and something. What the hell else was it? It wasn't ink, it was something else. It wasn't a snack, it was like kind of like markers or something. It was something small, like this small kind of. Anyways, they got that and a printer, and I also apologized again, and the husband said this time, he was like, oh no, he was like, you were putting on a show. It was pretty interesting, entertaining even. And I was like, I do apologize. I was like, I didn't mean to be rude. And the wife was like, no. She's like, you explained it very well, and you as soon as she started talking price changes, you mentioned the manager. And I was like, yeah, it's weird how I had to mention him a few times. And the husband laughed again, and I was like, at least I still have it. Anyways, so I have some milk today. The last of my milk before I have to go down to the store down the way and get some more. I went on a milk binge hard the other day. Ugh, I had a bad day. Anyways, so because my day turned out like after having the bad day and then venting about it, I got a little bit of justification out of like my and my anger that I had towards a certain thing. It's always nice when someone understands, you know. Oh. Ooh, look at that. Oh, cool show. Like coming this way. Maybe they shot each other? Oh, sweet. Okay, we're good. And stay down. Oh yeah. Can I make bed out of that? I'm already impatient. Alrighty, sorry. I don't have any patience right now. Just, I'm slightly in pain and I'm healing and I do not have any patience. I was not rude. I was not agitated to the extent where I could have been. But it's just, you know how like certain people get angry if they are, what is that called? Flippin' don't know how to say this. In pain, I guess. Cause not really antsy, just, you know, kind of in pain. I was hoping for some drip sounds. I was like, oh, there's some water, maybe some drip stones. They're really gonna make me look for this, like, super bad. In a cavern, I'm in a cave. I'm venting about my day. Thank you very much for listening. I know you have no choice other than to close the window or stop the video. I dare you. Well, at least we got rid of some of them. It took forever. Sorry. Let's get to the real stuff. I'm sorry. Alright, so there's nothing that way. I already went that way. So, oh wow, that opens up into a wide area. No drip sounds. What's in here? You know what's not in here? That's right, drip stones. Circle, you say? Why, of course I know I'm going in circles. Okay. So that means I haven't been down this way. Okay. I had a lot of people today. There was a guy that I remember yelling at me last time because I didn't take the UPS QR code. Well, he came in with his wife, and she was the more social one, and she called his name whenever he started getting upset, because I explained the situation. I explained that I couldn't take that that QR code, and then because he heard no and didn't hear anything else, even though I didn't say no. I just said we couldn't, and I explained why. And I explained two options as to what they could do, because there were only two options that they couldn't, do at that time. Oh damn! No. I win this time. So the first option was to go about canceling the return and choosing the label option. I said that it could be some money, like $6.99. I was like, if you don't want to pay the $6.99, there is a way around it. You can say it's damaged. And he was like, why would I say it's damaged? It's not damaged. And I was like, I was like, or you can pay the $6.99. And he was like, I'm not paying $6.99 for he said bad word label. And I was like, okay. And he was like, he's like, what was the second option? And I was like, or you could go to either Plymouth or North Conway, and they would be able to help you, help scan you in with that QR code. I was like, because we can't access it. So he got angry, and she said his name, and he looked at her and said, can I talk to you for a minute? And so they left and then came back, and he was totally fine when they came back, and he apologized, and he said, okay. He said my name. He's like, and you said you can print out the label here. And I said, yes. I was like, if you need help, canceling the return, I can also help you with that. And he was like, all right, I'm gonna go talk to my wife again. I'll be right back. So he left, and then he came back with the box she came in with, and she's like, we've never canceled a return before. And I was like, that's fine. I was like, I will walk you through this. And so he went through the process, and then he got angry again because of the $6.99. And she was like, well, she's like, if you consider it, we are spending a whole hell of a lot less with the amount that they're charging for the label than we would in gas. And he thought about it, and then he just nodded. And then he asked if it was going to be charged to his account, or were they going to attack his credit card. I was like, if you have nothing in your Amazon account, they will take that $6.99 out of your out of your Amazon account. I was like, sometimes they even take it off the refund status. And he nodded. And I was like, well, you should know in a few days. And he was like, okay. And so we went through the rest of the process. Put the email account in. I printed out the label. And then he thanked me for being patient, and he said that he wasn't used to doing things like this, and I was like, well, no one really is. I was like, you have to be walked through it the first time, that's fine. I was like, maybe the second time we're good. I was like, you come back here again the third time and start yelling, I'm gonna walk away. And he laughed. He was like, I like you. And I was like, okay, all right. Because that was the second time that he came in and yelled at me. Because I couldn't take the UPS QR code. So, I explained it the same way that I did the first time. But, what can you do? I kind of want to go out. What is this? So I've had cravings for pizza for the last 4 days, and since I am hurting and I am trying to heal, so I'm having cravings intensified, and I'm needing to eat far more often because, food heals the body good. You need materials in order to build, repair, assemble. There's, reasons why pregnant people eat. There's reasons why people who are sickly. Well, in some cases, if they're nauseous sickly, they ain't gonna eat nothing. But if they're like repairing sickly and trying to heal, they're gonna eat. They're gonna eat a lot. Like little kids, they are growing, so they're hungry, always hungry. When they're gonna have a growth spurt because they eat the most, like the most. So I think I'm more so chewing a hole around than actually going down because I don't want to go down. Oh my goodness. No. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do this. Headshot. I could make one of those, but I could very much lose it. Could make one of these. Let's see. Oh, that was interesting. Probably throw that out. So, my tum-tum just went grrr. I was talking about food, but I'm not hungry. Not in that way, at least. So, what the? How are you? How dare you? How dare you? Are you flipping kidding me? No. No, 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 no. No, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. So, I'm going to flop on the bed after this and go to sleep because I have to wake up at 5:50 tomorrow morning and walk 8 miles to work, and then possibly have to walk 8 miles back. Saying that out loud, it's pretty damn daunting. Very, 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 very daunting. The eating lag in this is pretty damn awful. I'm sorry, I have no patience today. I really don't. Like, all my patience is being used up for healing. I can't. I just can't. Oh, and it's 9 o'clock, so let me upload this video and all this good stuff. And I'm cold now because of my milk. So worth it. So worth it. It's gonna be snowing all flippin' night, and it's gonna be snowing most of the morning. At least I get to see snowflakes as I'm coming down the hill. I love the snow. Just not a fan of the ice. Especially on a bike. You're going too fast. Squirt -1. Love you. What? Squirt. Wait, what is SQRT? I'm sorry, I don't know this, I'm gonna look it up. While you're watching, I'm not, what is that called, SQRT. -1. Someone else has gotten this too. Minecraft Squirt 1 Love You. I don't know. Easter egg seed. Squirt. -1 Love You. And this is what I saw nearly right next to my spawn. Picture 1, picture 2. If you don't believe me, you can try seed yourself. Coordinates. Alright, let's see. A cross-like shape made of dirt on a beach full of sand with a lava pool next or beside slash under it near you, near your spawn. Doesn't it sound a little weird? But I thought it was really cool, so I wanted to share it with you guys. Smile gift. I got the idea from the main menu, so maybe Mojang did it. Oh, it kind of looks like a turtle right there. Okay, I'm gonna show this this weird picture. Oh my god. That's what they saw with that squirt love you thing. I don't know. Maybe he's looking at it wrong. I don't know. But yeah, anyways. It was a weird rabbit hunt. Sorry, rabbit hole? Rabbit hole. Alright, so I'm not hip to the jive on that one. So, have a good one.